From gateway pencils to creepy toys, we look at 10 more dumb designs. Hey everybody, welcome back to another episode of JRP Lists. We have this show every Friday. Let's get into it. I brought back this dumb designs topic because there was just so many things you could say about it, and there were so many designs that were just dumb, and this one to start us off is a good one. It is yet another elevator. We did an elevator last week, or I guess whenever the last time we did this episode, and here's another one, and it's the 4th floor, the 3rd floor, the this floor, and the first floor. Sounds like you got a lisp. You got the 1st floor. I mean, come on. Do you guys know how you're supposed to write your numbers? 4th is correct, and 5th, 6th, 7th, 8th, 9th, and pretty much almost every number going up from there. But not 3rd, 2nd, and 1st. Come on, that's horrible. Not to mention, there's a number right next to it, so you don't really need the label because there's a number right next to it explaining what it is already. Let's take a look at this. This is one pencil. I know it's showing 3, but it's actually one pencil. The pencil on the top is what it's supposed to say. The entire thing, non-shaven, says too cool to do drugs. But obviously, as you use the pencil, it's going to go away and some of the words are going to disappear because you're using the pencil. So, after you shave it a little bit, it says, cool to do drugs. That's right, you are cool to do drugs. And then you shave it even more and it just says, just do drugs. It doesn't matter if you're cool or not. It's such a silly design because obviously it's going to disappear as people are using it, and it essentially tells you to do drugs. Just horrible design. This sink doesn't really need too much explaining. These horrible engineers just failed to put the sink close enough to the basin so that the water can fall in. I mean, did they think about it when they were putting it in? I wonder if they just saw it afterwards and they thought, you know, we put way too much effort into this, we're not going to redo it because, gosh, this is horrible. That sink is going to get so eroded over time because the water keeps having to just land on the counter and then fall in the basin. Gosh, I mean, the counter's always going to be wet. What are you supposed to do about that? It's just crazy. Well, this isn't necessarily a bad design as it is just a complete lack of energy. There's a little pole in the front of the clock, and so instead of moving the clock over like just a few inches, they just write 10, 9, and 8 on it to leave out to put in the hours that they missed, instead of just moving the clock over just a little bit. I mean, am I looking at this right? There's plenty of space on the left and the right for them to put the clock. I don't understand why they can't just move it over. It's ridiculous. What's wrong with these people? Oh, this is bad, guys. This is bad. It's a handicap ramp, and it's good at first, but you're going across the street, and what's there but the center divider? You know, and it's great for us people that can walk, but this is specifically labeled as a handicap crossing, and unless they're like really good with their wheelchairs and really strong with their arms, there's no way they're getting over that bump. That's horrible, guys. And for those that are really old, they might not see that ahead of time. They'll get out in the middle of the street and they'll get hit by a car. Oh my gosh, that is a lawsuit waiting to happen. That's horrible. Alright, well, there's nothing immediately wrong with this until you realize that, wait, these are actually different items. One is canola cooking spray, stuff you put on your food all the time, and another one made by the same brand with the same shade of color with the same font and the same size font says fly and insect killer. And I know obviously it's really bold, the words are bold and big, you should be able to see the difference, but what if you're in a rush at the store and you know that in general the product you get for your cooking spray is gold with black words? You know, you don't look at it specifically, you just pick it up, you spray it on your food, and when you wake up in hell the next day you realize that, oh yeah, that's right, I put the wrong thing on my food, so I'm dead now. That is not smart. And honestly, I don't know how all of these products have not been sued yet. I guess because anyone that does it usually just dies, so they can't sue them. Wow, that is bad. This is brilliant. They put the pillar in the middle of the stairway. Again, think about this. This didn't just come up instantly. I mean, the guy had to, whoever it was, the guy had to build it and design the building, and I don't know, maybe he designed the building to have the pillar there and then they put the stairs there later. I don't know. But again, someone had to build that and think, well, you know, you can just, you know, jump off the 2nd floor to get down, or you can maybe squeeze in the very back there, or you can kind of shimmy along the pole. Oh my gosh, the horrible lack of thinking in this is profoundly oblivious. What is wrong with them? Oh my... What do you say to this? What is this? What is this? It's a mug, but they put the handle on the inside of the mug. How could you do that? It's horrible. The handle goes on the outside of the mug. Do we have to tell people these things? This is obvious. This is very obvious. I should not have to tell you these things. How? Why? No, it's so wrong on so many levels. This is such an atrocity to humanity. Oh my gosh. Now what you're about to see is supposed to be a Winnie the Pooh plush toy. But I'm showing it right now. Oh my gosh, that is scary. I don't know what that's supposed to be, but that is not Winnie the Pooh. I am sad for any little kid that walked up to that and realized it's a horrifying monster version of Winnie the Pooh, because that is scary. You can see the very detailed human teeth built into that, and I'm guessing that maybe this is at a dentist or something, and it's used so that they can show the patients how to, what their teeth look like and stuff. But now their childhood image of Winnie the Pooh is scarred forever. You can just imagine seeing that at the end of your bed with the teeth chomping up and down in the dark, shadowy depths of hell. Gosh, that is scary, guys. Again, I feel bad for any kid that sees that. One more place to sue. And coming in at number 1 is another sink fail, except this one is so much worse because the sink has no basin next to it. It's just right above an outlet. It can literally shoot straight down and right into your doom, because it'll just, I'm not sure exactly how the electricity would carry throughout the house, but you're shooting it right into an outlet. That's horrible, 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 horrible planning. Oh my gosh, guys, that is crazy. But that's it for today, guys. We'll have so many more JRP Lists episodes. We're going to finish out the month of February, and then we're going to take a break for March, because as you know, I am filming my brand new movie Paradox 2. You just saw a teaser for it earlier, and I need time to prepare for that and edit it and stuff. But we are going to finish out February, so tune in for 2 more episodes of JRP Lists, and I will see you then at the same time. Good night.